Ever since the 1970s, the race to be the best of the rap game was on. Rappers like Tupac and the notorious B.I.G. fought heavily for the title, which eventually ended to the murder of both of them. As rap evolved, so did the world around it. Tragedies like that rarely happen, but the flame to be the best rapper still is a burning passion in every rapper's minds. In today's world, Eminem and Jay-Z are the most controversial rappers in the rap game. The question that is always popping up between the two is who is the greatest. By analyzing popularity, lyricism, testimonials of other rappers, it would be made clear that Eminem is better than Jay-Z. Let's take a look at both rappers. Sean Corey Carter was born in Brooklyn, New York, in the Marcy Projects and basically grew up a drug dealer. You probably think that he must have been such a great rapper because he grew up in the projects with Notorious B.I.G. But no, that is not the case. Turns out, not a single producer in New York City, may I add the biggest city in America, thought he was even the slightest bit appealing, so he ended up making his own record label called Rockefeller Records and recorded his own music. Jay-Z came out with 10 different albums, which he then announced his retirement to solo recording. 2 years passed and Jay-Z released Kingdom Come, which broke his retirement. That album was later to be known as the most hated album in hip-hop history. To this day, he still raps and records, which his most recent album is Watch the Throne, which came out last year. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Oh sorry, I was reciting some of the lyrics to Eminem's Lose Yourself, which hit #1 on 24 charts around the globe and nominated for 5 Grammys and won an Academy Award. Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, grew up in Detroit, Michigan, in the trailer park. He did not grow up a drug dealer, but what he did do was compete in rap battles in local music shops. Eminem grew up in areas that were predominantly African American, so it was really hard for him. It made it even harder for him to compete in rap battles due to his skin color. It didn't take long for him to get enough street credit that he needed to start competing in national rap battles. Unlike Jay-Z, Eminem actually had a noticeable talent, in which later got him to the office of the great Dr. Dre, who signed Eminem to his label and produced him. Eminem released 9 albums and still raps to this day. Popularity plays a big role in the scenes of any rapper. The popularity of Eminem is night and day with that of Jay-Z's. First, let's start out with album sales. I previously stated that Jay-Z dropped 12 albums while Eminem only dropped 8. You would expect Jay-Z to sell more since he released more, but sometimes it's quality over quantity. Jay-Z has sold 50 million records worldwide while Eminem has sold over 82 million records worldwide, making him the highest-selling artist in hip-hop history. In addition, 3 years prior, both Jay-Z and Eminem had a collaborative concert at the Yankee Stadium, which just included a section dedicated to Jay-Z's fans and a section dedicated to Eminem's fans. It was basically a 2-1 ratio, giving Eminem the edge. Let's take a look at domestic sales. Jay-Z's domestic sales are at a high of $31 million, while Eminem's are at a groundbreaking $49 million. Clearly, Eminem has the edge when it comes to popularity. A characteristic that a rapper must have is great lyricism, and throughout the years, Eminem has been greatly known for his lyrics. From freestyling to just straight pen and pad work, he has proven to be the greatest rapper. Take a look at a song like Stand for an example. It's like listening to an audiobook. He's literally telling a story of a fan named Stan who really wants to get in touch with Eminem. Then after a few months of getting letters from Stan, Eminem decides to answer him back, but it's too late because he committed suicide. Another example is the song When I'm Gone. Eminem tells a story about right and wrong. In this story, he is battling with raising his daughter because of fame and fortune that enter his life. Jay-Z's lyrics are slow and meaningless, while Eminem's lyrics are up to date and entertaining. It was Eminem's ability to freestyle which got his attention to Dr. Dre. Let's take a look at some of his talent. Within the rap game, there's only one well-respected white rapper, and that is Eminem. Being at the top of his game, it is his responsibility to keep things in line and contain the name of the greatest rapper, and that's exactly what he does. Not only is he very respected within the rap game, but many rappers rave about Eminem's talent. Not only do they rave about his talent, but they call him one of the greatest of all time. Let's take a look at what other artists think of him.